I'm sorry. Like, are you like gay or straight or anything?
No, I'm straight.
You're straight. So when did you like find your attraction to like men? Like, when did you start to like men?
Elementary school.
Yeah, it wasn't when you were born, right?
And I think that's because you like go through puberty and like realize it.
Yeah.
I'm not meaning to like argue.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to argue either. I'm just trying to rationalize your point. That's all.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like, you know, you're not born like sexually attracted to someone. You know what I mean? Like, or.
No, but I think like your sexuality's already like decided for you, like in you.
Yeah. That's like, there's like no science behind that, but there is science like the environment that you grew up in, maybe being sexually abused when you were younger, and just different factors like that would probably point you to that as a young age to be attracted to the same sex. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, like, no evidence for like anyone being born with any kind of. I have studies from like Harvard, like the most recent one. It included like 600,000 people in the study who were like in the study, and like they could not find one evidence, like any chromosomes, any genetics,
It's not like
anything in the brain.
It's just like if you're born like liking to ski or go on runs.
But like you can like learn to love skiing.
I know a lot of gay people that
know.
I'm sure gay people like to ski. You know.
No, that's not relevant. I don't know. We can agree to disagree.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Here, just mark me right there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mark me a yes. Too.
Okay. Cool. Why do y'all say that? You wanna say yes or no?
Yes, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Are you
Sure.
Catholic?
Oh no.
Or
I don't.
what-
I'm not.
Are you religious?
I mean, yeah. I'm just a born again Christian. I guess.
Oh God. Like, what's the point of this?
Just to get the conversation started. That's all.
Like, so you think that people are not born gay?
Absolutely
Are
not.
people
Really?
not born
Oh well, I'm
straight?
glad you brought up religion. So, what is sin?
What is sin?
Yeah.
You're trying to divert from the question I asked you. So
Wait,
you don't think-
wait. What question did you ask me?
I asked you, so you don't think that people are born gay?
No.
Why not?
Well, then I'm answering that question with a question, because you brought up religion. What is sin?
What is sin?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Oh, so are you not? Are you
If
religious?
you're not religious, then sin. Your definition of sin is not going to have any.
Yeah, that's
Well, no,
That's
but like, are you religious?
I was raised Catholic, but I'm not too
Okay,
religious.
so since you brought up religion, I'll kind of give it to you from that perspective, how I'm looking at it from that perspective. So a just God would not punish you and throw you in hell for the way he made you, right? That wouldn't be okay.
So you think? Okay.
Like, if that's true, if God did make gay people and then send them to hell, that is very wrong of him to do that. Would we
That's-
both
The
agree?
Bible doesn't even say they go to hell. That's a mistranslation.
Oh no, 1 Corinthians 6:9.
That's a mistranslation.
1 Corinthians 6:9. Pull it
Can I
up.
tell you
Because it's a
something?
mistranslation from the original.
It's not
Hebrew.
true.
I have a-
Not
are
true.
Or does the Bible
And it wasn't written in Hebrew; it was written in Greek, the New Testament.
Because none of us are going to take that as credibility. Because that is a book you say holds true because you believe in it.
Right, can
If you don't
turn
believe
off the
it, it
cameras
doesn't
while you're
hold
talking
true.
to us? I don't want to.
No,
be
it's
recorded
a
for
one party consent state. I can film. You walked over to me, you know. It's like, you know, out of respect, you know. Just
Well,
saying.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm Jewish, so I really don't care what the New Testament says.
Well, the Old Testament, Leviticus.
It's a 3,000. It's a thousands years old book.
Oh, so
Doesn't
now you
really-
don't even believe in the book that you claim. What do you base your beliefs
Does
on
this
then?
make you feel better
Being a
about
good
yourself?
It doesn't. Okay, so you say that you're Jewish. So where does your Jewish beliefs come from?
Judaism is an ethno-religion, so it's not just the book. It's also about being ethnically Jewish.
Okay, so are you like ethnically Jewish or you religiously? Do you follow the
Oh.
Torah?
Yes.
So you do follow the Torah?
Well, you're wearing different cloths. You're not supposed to be doing that if you're a Christian.
No,
You're
it's not
supposed to be wearing
true.
one
That's in the old covenant. I'm in a new covenant.
cloth. And you should be following.
That's a fundamentally like very bad biblical study
Can I
that you're.
read the LGBT?
Sure, you can read that. Yeah, you can
Wait,
read that.
okay. Bible side, just whatever.
Bible
'cause if-
side. Are people born straight?
Yeah.
When
did you
So
decide
you're
to
not.
be
So
straight?
yeah, exactly. That's been my point this whole time. I'm glad you asked that. You're not born sexually attracted to anyone. Up until I was 9, I thought girls had cooties. I didn't want anything to do with women. Like what? But as I kind of progressed through my life, societal norms, environments made me who I am, which is straight. Which is why 99% of people before 2010 were straight. Now that it's kind of been normalized in society, you've gotten up to 3 to 5% of the population is LGBT. So what I'm saying is, it's a coincidence that just in 10 years, the number has gone up by 3% on average.
So if I may.
Sure, go ahead.
The rate of autism has also increased, but that's mostly because testing has gotten better.
It's gotten
and
better.
also because people are more accepted for being autistic rather than, oh, that's just Jimmy down the road. He's a little slow. You know, they know
since
it's autism
when?
now. And people are more okay with saying that they're gay, being open about it. Because, yes, they could still get hate crime, but it's not as likely. So that's why the rates are going up. It's not because more people are gay now. It's more people are openly gay.
I disagree, because what the polls are doing is they're not taking people who are openly gay.
Mm-hmm.
These are privatized polls. These are polls done confidentially. So it's not people coming out that's more percentage. It's people who are actually.
But
you see more
people
people.
can still be scared.
You see more
I guess
people
sure,
in
but
fame.
we're talking about the numbers increasing by 30 times
Because
the people. That's not just like
Right,
people being
right,
scared. Like
right.
that's a big number.
You were so scared about his camera, yet you're like,
I know.
I don't care. I'm filming
I don't care,
too.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like, the world is real.
Well, also because some people don't even know that's an option. You know, say like,
I can't believe
I've been raised in a Christian house. I've been raised in somewhere, and I don't realize that, oh, I think girls are cute. Well, I think that's something that all girls do. But then I find out there's this whole community. Well, shit, that's a whole new word for what I didn't know I was feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think
Some people don't even have the
even from a young age. I mean, let's be honest here. We all live in the United States.
Right.
Since we were born, I was born in 2002.
Right.
I always knew what the LGBTQ community. I was raised in Alabama, like one of the worst education states ever. You had no idea that there was a whole community of gay.
I had no idea.
I grew up in rural Alabama. I mean, it's not much better over here. I mean, like, we knew about gay people, and like there was a whole community of them. You know what I mean? So, you know,
You can talk to him.
sure,
Just
sir.
make it fair.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I just want to make sure. Just make sure you're not walking up to people.
Yeah. I know the rules. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, but that's all. Like, and it's nothing against anybody. I'm not trying to hurt any feelings, but I do like to talk about this because it is part of a ministry. That's why I'm glad she brought up. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Ollie, I need help. It is part of spreading the gospel. So when you make people aware of their sin and that it is a choice at the end of the day, you are going to bring people to a more peaceful relationship with God. Because if they think sin is not a choice and that they're forced to be this way, they're never going to overcome that sin.
Right.
So
Here, you said that you aren't out here trying to like hate on anybody or do whatever.
Yeah, I'm
But
not
pretty
here-
much you just told all three of us that if you're gay, you're going to hell. So, I mean,
that's
you're-
not what
it's
I
like,
said.
no, that
That's
is
what God says.
That's what you believe God said in that book.
No,
you
that's
believe
what
in.
God says.
That not everyone has to believe in because it was written by
Well,
man.
not everyone. Yeah, you have free will.
Okay, yeah.
But it would be hateful for me if I knew the truth and I knew that
Your
you were.
truth. It's not anyone
It's no.
else's
Truth is truth.
It's in the Bible.
Truth is truth. Like for example, if two.
You cannot base
Well,
that
hang on.
truth off of something you believe in.
Well,
That
hang
book
on.
is not
Well, hang on.
everyone believes
Is
in
2
that
plus 2 4?
That's because it is a fact. That is
All right.
a belief.
So whether or
You
not
cannot
you
base the
believe,
belief off that.
whether or not you believe 2 plus 2 is 4 or not, is still true. Whether or not you believe it,
Because
right?
that's based on facts, based on
Okay.
other things. You
So
can't
if I
base
know,
that fact
let's
off of
just
that.
say hypothetically, let's just say if I know that everything in this book is true, all
You
right.
believe that.
Well,
You
I don't
can't
believe.
know that.
Well, okay. So let me explain the gospel to you.
I know the gospel. I grew up in the church.
You
I
move.
understand.
You move from a place of belief to knowing when you know God. There's two different things. I understand where you're coming from.
No.
You may have been raised in a Christian household, which was based on faith, but there's a difference between having a relationship with someone and believing in them.
What other book besides that can you base that fact checks that book that makes that
Why
true?
would I?
Because that's how you
Also,
prove it's true.
okay, so you want to bring up like secular documents, you mean, like, right?
Sure.
Okay, sure. So you can look at the Roman church. I mean the Roman government, when they literally had to be forced to convert to Christianity because they had no choice, because they were persecuting so many Christians that they couldn't keep up because there was such a radical transformation. What about the Roman documents when the Roman guards went to Jesus' tomb and found that he wasn't there, and he got the death sentence until like they were literally killing him until like okay, so he basically was saying that Jesus was not there, right? He was guarding the tomb. It was his job to guard the tomb. These are secular court documents. He was put up for trial. Okay. Now his death sentence was because he wasn't able to guard Jesus' tomb because the body was not there. Now tell me why he was put to death and still claimed that Jesus was not there and he had nothing to do with that the whole time. He said that until his death. That this is all in Roman court documents.
Proves the history of that.
That proves that that proves
that.
that.
Does not prove that God is this benevolent whatever. That does not have anything to do with that.
So let me ask you something. Do you think?
What other document?
Let me ask you something. Are you an atheist or an agnostic?
No.
What are you?
Why do you need
out
to
of curiosity? It's just to rationalize with you. It's just easier to conversate.
I mean, I used to be Baptist, and then now I'm heavily not, but I still believe that there might be a God.
So you do believe that there's a creator, like there's a God.
Yeah, but I do not believe whatever God you're talking about.
So let me ask you something. I don't know how God is hateful. I mean, he's fully merciful. I mean, we're all sinners, and yet he forgives us. How is that hateful? He wants you to overcome your sin.
He's just trying to love another individual in whatever.
That's your definition of love.
That's the normal definition.
No, that's not the normal definition of love.
I think if you ask anyone else what love is,
it doesn't matter what anyone else says.
Whatever.
It doesn't matter what anyone else says.
Then why are you asking people this? If you're so made up about whatever you're
I just told you why I'm here. What do you mean? I've given you 3 reasons why I'm here. 1 is to get the conversation started. 2,
which is a hateful conversation.
It's not a hateful conversation. No, it's not. I mean, do you think?
They're gonna burn in hell forever.
I didn't tell anyone that they're burning in hell.
Okay, you're saying that God says.
I'm not. Right. It's not my God. It's the God of everybody. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's not multiple gods. There's only one God. I mean,
that's true. That is what you believe.
It's either you're right or I'm wrong, right?
God, no, that doesn't like.
Either you're right or I'm right, right?
Well, you're wrong. That's for sure.
Okay. All right. So if I'm wrong, then you're right, right?
Sure.
Okay. So you're telling me that your God is okay with So tell me, how would your God send people to heaven? Does everybody go to heaven in your biblical belief or whatever?
That's not such a black and white.
It's not about okay. So
it's black and white in here.
All right.
That's because that is your religion. That is not what everyone believes.
In Judaism,
I just think that that's just a dumb argument. Like, okay, of course not everybody believes in it. I don't understand. Does that change? Not everybody believes the earth is a sphere. Does that change the fact that the earth is a sphere? It is factually, yeah. So I have factual basis to back this. I just gave you some.
That is not factual, though.
There's over 300 prophecies in the Old Testament. There's secular Roman documents of the Old Testament.
Jesus was alive and a real person.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that his
and you know that he was crucified, right?
Yes.
So all we have to prove now is what?